sorry.
All right, motherfucking wreck real quick.
Bamboo Nursery, and he was Salvadorian or Salvadorian.
Took a major L yesterday.
And he only spoke Spanish, so I tried to do my best. But man, when he would tell me about just the life in El Salvador, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like one of those places where you have 14 kids because most of them don't survive. 9 of them won't survive. Just crazy stuff, man. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely keeps. That's good, man. That's like why traveling is very helps round your life, where you have somebody working for you that you're hearing about that's worked and lived in other parts of the world. Transitioning.
Hang on one second. You know my neighbor next door, the guy that he was just.
Yep.
He's 80 years old, and he was just hacking a hatchet this morning. Man, he's got cancer, and he was out there. I was just like, holy shit. And he was hacking a hatchet like a 20-year-old would, man, or hacking wood like a 20-year-old would. Anyway, but I talked to him yesterday, and, say what's up to him. It's the old-timer. And he's like, yeah, I'm on a 14. And he starts naming. He was impressive. He was impressed with himself that he could name all his siblings. He was just baba, baba, baba. He was number 3 of 14. Man, that was back in the day,
What at any point in his mother's life was she not pregnant?
I don't know, man. Crazy.
Okay.
Just interesting.
Both pilots flew the Airbus A330 asleep, which is not necessarily true because it flies itself.
Right.
They were resting.
Dude, that is. I just think it's kind of funny. It was so bad, honestly, that they had after not waking up for a while, they were gonna send a fighter jet up to see what was going on. And I think he woke up. I mean, he got his radio fixed. It was a bad radio. That's what it was. That's what he said.
Flight from New York to Rome. So said they failed to maintain communication with air traffic control for about 10 minutes. And, the co-pilot was actually allowed to sleep. The first officer was approved to sleep, or what's known as controlled rest. You are approved for controlled rest right now. Please
That's
enjoy.
hilarious. That's hilarious. But think about it, though. If you're on a long-ass flight going to Australia, Jesus, from Canada.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene where the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It's loud, it's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to pull this one away, and we are underway.
We'll take it.
Stadium. And this a very short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
I wanted to fly in the cockpit. I always wanted to, is there a ticket I can get where I get to, for, my trip to wherever, why, or I get to be a longer flight where I get to chill out in the cockpit. I'm kind of a geek like that. I'm not an airplane, total nerd, but I think it would be pretty sweet.
Nah, you just gotta
think of the view up there.
You gotta find one of your crazy friends, and they will take you up in their Cessna. It's about as close as you're gonna get. Sure, you can fly it, man. You're flying it right now. Yeah. You ever been up in one of them?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Well, it was this one I think was a 6-seater.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Called it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That was when I was getting airsick. And he was like, here, you can fly it, man. And seriously, it was an altimeter, a compass, and a horizon. Those are the 3 things you had to know to fly a Cessna.
The dude I went with one time, he had old dude in a really old plane. I was on a charter flight from Fort Lauderdale to, I forgot which Bahama Island. Shit, maybe it's called. It's the biggest one. But anyway,
I'm looking at the Bermuda Triangle right there, man. When you fly into that shit, that's the Bermuda Triangle, and it's because people get so fucking lost going to those islands because they're islands in the middle of the Atlantic.
But the real question is it aliens, or is it just drunk, coked up people out of Miami for 50 years just getting lost out in the ocean?
Good deal.
Reception here on its opening opening drive, but
All right.
it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, completely interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Like most of the gauges, I don't think
On
work that
third
well as
down,
far as
it's
navigation
Prescott.
goes. I mean, this throws its GPS.
Damn, Dak.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a touchdown.
Tighten up, fellas. Tighten up.
With his third down, defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
We got one more. We'll sit this one.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Let's save it. We'll save the low-cost gel going for the next week. And big guys only ready to
Do better.
Make us.
Come on now, let me pick my
If you have a
play.
good time today, don't forget newgrows.com/support. If you want to have a better time, dgccup.com. Come on out July 30th, Fort Collins, Colorado, and bring me into some games, dude.
Man, this is funny. This is a Saturday night live.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
NPR voice. And it's Grow Talk.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
That would make fun of, Swift and Florence, like, I guess, trying this tomorrow.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Yeah, I was trying to, like, I was listening to him being like, oh, we should do a version of this, but
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Thanks for having the future.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
But holy shit, man, look at that.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Hold that rock, hold that rock.
A nice run here early on. It don't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy against caliber.
Can't hold me forever, baby.
Because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a
And
yard.
it's a super dang collar screen, and it's Winnie the Pooh, and he's in a tuxedo. And that's the autoflower version. He's sleeping, and his teeth are all out. Man, I don't know.
Again,
I don't know.
Elliott.
Because of what they're saying is you'll get like
And he'll get it into
sour
enemy
diesel,
territory
and
just across midfield at the
and
49.
it just won't be the same.
I know what you're thinking out there. A lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Autoflower version looks so bad, though. I mean,
That's the wrap on autoflowers, and I brought this up just
So
because
in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll give to Elliott running left.
I think you got to eat your words, bro.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Autos are
I
coming
feel like I
into
can
their
see
own.
what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
See him Friday. On the hang, man. Look at this one. This is Eugene Debs 420. Angry Seedling. And
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott over the middle. Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy with just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Justified smoking in public. I Nostos.
It's just a thing with the hair, man. I'm not saying it's CBD.
A first down carry by Elliott.
That's the Ancient Aliens guy. I should know.
And he'll go down at the 28. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check this out really quick first. I was doing something new for the Audible this month. If you use my credit
The
for
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
From the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Acid for the Children. A memoir. That's how I know I'm too old for it, you know? I was like, please shots me. Acid
They run it for the first time with Tony Palmer.
The book is?
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking in the point of attack. They got a nice little drive room right here.
Ladybug just eat on some aphids, I think. And I used to love to go out in the garden and be able to watch, like after I released Ladybugs right around sunset when I knew I had some aphids like on hops, and then they tried to get on my canvas plants. This looks great. It's like uniforms.
They'll run on first down. Italian. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
Hey, check this out.
After
You don't need
one,
audio
7-0 on EA Sports.
Like this? Yes, thank you. Could you ever do this? He's on like insulin. Oh my god, dude.
Hey, that's a shout out to Nikola Tesla right there. He designed those.
Which like,
I was looking at a video of a guy walking like on some power equipment shit, like hundreds of feet up in the air. He's safety ropes in. I mean,
safety rope.
As far as being,
and just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
He's going to be hanging
right there. Right there is where he's not safe. Now he's safe.
A handoff left.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like
That's
he
good
did
D,
not
baby,
make
good
it.
D.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Can't stop me, though.
No one listening to this, do not hire an electrician. Don't
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
being afraid of heights seems to be like circumstantial because like
he's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from
That was good D, though. Good D. Motherfucker almost swatted that.
You know, what's funny is when I first got to Colorado, there was like a rock climbing gym, and they don't have those. You know, I've never seen
connects on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Going up, and this rope on is the most like idiot-proof thing. You know, like it literally, you know, as soon as you move, it moves, and it's locks in position. And I'd get up, 20, 30 feet, 20-something feet up there, and I was like, holy, you get to the top, and I'd be like, dude, this sucks. I did it for about 3 months.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
It's like cliff jumping is so fun. Like, I love to press myself still.
Take it at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
You know you're going to be good. You're looking over the edge. It's because the feeling of free fall and like the butterflies in your belly, and that shit's kind of fun. I like that. You can't replicate that feeling.
Those are your knowing you're going to floating. Those are your microbes being like, dude, we have a fucking connection to your brain. Don't do this.
I, along with the dude, also enjoy some cliff jumping. Jump from around the same height too. You don't know that all is going to be good jumping from like anything over like 70 feet because if you land wrong, like
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yo, before you hit the water, tuck your arms next to your body and like tighten everything up. And they didn't do that with like black and blue all over their arms.
There's a convenience store over by those.
Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And,
to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
When you know the water's good, of course you have to check everything out and know that you're good.
I'll dive on the 30.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You can go back here. You can do it. Just don't let your legs go over your head. Just, that's not good.
After I click jumped, I realized that I had no lawn in my pants. Hat. Keyword.
cover, take it
Now
over.
it's Jackson.
Produces guys. Great goal.
And he will go down.
Good D, good D.
Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
Really big loss.
Some conversating, and do we hear this? Chop, 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 chop. I mean, like
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
It was like with a
Connected.
Turn me.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
You should do it.
Took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get the
Ooh,
catch.
don't let his nuts
You
hang.
get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
All right, I got everything cannabis, what's going on, and dank genetics.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Five-inch drive goal. OG Roach.
Johnny Foxy and no one. No one.
They'll try and throw for it here. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I just seen Eli Braden doing like some big TV show. And he was like the announcer for the TV show. I was like, respect, man.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Bringing swimming in the
10th carry now for Elliott. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
Good D.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys.
It's a hard route to defend right there.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Maybe episode 13, we're hanging out front of what was like a customer
That one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I will. It's a rule of the end of 17, but what year was that? I think it was 16, I think. Yeah, I think so. It's been a while. Wow. And I thought it was so cool of you to believe in us, and I was using animal nutrients, so I believe in you guys. So thank you for that, first of all. Of course, thank you guys. Thank you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they shoot it was out here. Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recover. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
This plays up another
That
one.
was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And
Are they?
Go ahead.
Are they outdoor or indoor there? I mean, they got such. It's so tropical.
So they're outdoor.
electricity is limited. Almost all the resources are limited for the average Hawaiian. And most of those resources, power, water, any other economic resources, are geared towards the...
They'll throw on first down with Jackson on the move to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I think it varies extremely. I mean, you know,
so now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Late 70s, early 80s trends that came from there. Had that same sort of outdoor
Jackson.
notes that
open man is Duvernay. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Still regulated temperature-wise. Have a consistency
off
there.
the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Good shit.
More for Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Good shit, good shit.
Pick up there on the scramble. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Live off the rainwater.
Jackson's thrown into the hands of Andrews. And down inside 15 he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Has like the most perfect growing conditions, and we got to take it inside.
Well, yeah, you know, it's
there's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Like I said, all the resources are limited for the average person who lives there. It's just waiting to see what they
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw.
Ooh, good shit.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
We got a gang, baby. We got a gang.
Chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
March 20th to...
I don't think it's any state secret. You know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Tucker with
boxing
the
match.
Point, and we are tied in the second quarter.
There was nothing there a year ago.
And that's what that goes up to. Those people with the farmers there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Years, like they're just infrastructure-wise, they're set up already to be able to
and they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't really know much about it as far as it seems rural to me, but now where's the, like, Washington, D.C. is right in there, right? And then there's a huge hub of people.
That's North Virginia. That's North Virginia. The rural part is all, you know, down from where UVA is, Charlottesville, and down towards North Carolina.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, he just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Is there more than that? When you get the D.C. metro area, and then think about, was it Maryland and all those other places right around there where they're getting their wheat from?
Looking to throw,
from
Prescott.
There's a lot of people who feed wheat in that whole area right there.
Ooh, good deep. Good deep.
They're going to have this short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At the same time, the legitimate market exploded there, so I think that you're already seeing how the phase, it's going to phase out. I think
Right.
Especially as others get.
I was going to say, right now, you see Oklahoma League in every state in the country.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Prescott, his
Supposed to be my tip.
picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
You ain't going to that end zone.
He will be brought down.
Good shit. Good deal.
Play in this first half.
They up one.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Let's go D up.
I'm letting dude talk. Change my pause to let dude talk.
There you go. You're pretty good, Chet, by the way. Scotty interrupts us all the time. You pause up right away. Appreciate it.
Oh, I want everybody to get a fair shake, right?
I paused. I even leaned back. Look at this body language. I'm out.
I like it.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
When we first came out to Colorado and got going, this was your simple recipe. The can of A and B in coleslaw.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And said, dude, on our way to go, shout out, nice guy, great guy. And I said, dude, what are we doing? What do I do to keep up? I'm used to DWC and water farms. He was like, 10-gallon smart pot, can of cocoa, can of A and B, done. And I fucking yielded with that, man. I brought backpacks to the dispo.
We gotta play some D, fellas.
Offense set at the line for this next
Got our
drive.
kicker iced.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said,
Way to recover, way to recover.
This is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gifford. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay.
Have we watched it?
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he's able to get in there and make a great play.
Sort of this ionic exchange capacity situation where unbuffered cocoa will find some of the
throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete.
Don't do me like that.
And they'll get this well past the field before being stopped just before the 35.
All right, let's go with what we know.
Play there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Thank you. Actually, that was one of the best explanations. The next thing on my tongue was, thank you.
On first and 10, it's Jackson.
So I appreciate it.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You don't compensate by sort of heavy-handed your base, our base.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Wide open. Good block. Good block.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Soft water, DC and soft, meaning little or no magnesium. Hard water is, calcium, magnesium.
Throwing is Jackson.
Sort of buffer the water.
And he's got his man on the outline. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It tends to be that way with reverse osmosis water.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
There's enough Calmag in there to not run.
Now Jackson forced out to his left.
Good shit. Good shit.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score the opening drive of the second half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Just know it's harder than zero, right? Like, I remember we did a lot of measuring of Denver water, especially the foothill stuff. And that stuff comes out at 60 ppm, which on any either scale is basically below 0.1 water. So it's pretty close to the rest of the closest store extremely clean water.
And the
I don't know what the pure EC is.
But the only thing I the 0.1 EC, or floating between 0 and 0.1 EC is what I get in Fort Collins. And like that, I just consider that really good water. Sure. But like
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Or using something like the cow nag or something like that. But
this is Tony Pollard.
River water is some of the cleanest water in the world.
They'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Really important for
when you test something, it's 300 parts per
Do what we
million.
do, baby.
Some municipalities, it's fucking 300 parts per million. The water is that sodium in there?
See now.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And some room to roam now. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Good shit, good shit.
Ezekiel Elliott, 50 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Good shit.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
So I
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
We also discussed that this has almost become one
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Two things.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
I got my own chemist here, too.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
It's the cheap. It is one of several that you can use.
Incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
Shit.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
Yes, right. And also, if you're not someone who's, you know, and I know this is a majority, well, it was at least a majority of people are heavy feeders. Yeah.
Here's Jackson.
If you're an extreme heavy feeder,
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From a seedling that's now in a 4x4 cube or a rapid rooter, and then you put it in that, you know, you may burn it a little bit, but
an incomplete pass on 1st down that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Then you can get 5 to 6 releases out of it. Now, of course.
Now it's Jackson.
As you go, right? So each time you go, basically
dancing to his left.
I used to tell people to.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
But now we're telling people just cut out.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Of the 1 down, it's the 5 down, 10 down, take that out, retransplant. If you're using, you know, also you got to use an enzyme like enzyme to break down.
So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Here's Jackson to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Enzyme, I'm a big proponent of using it all the time because it benefits, you know, your whole row from.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Good hit, good hit, good hit.
Just a yard on the scramble, it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Jackson now.
Ooh, good shit.
Time with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh, he dropped it? Okay, then. Good D.
That sterile sort of clean situation, you'll minimize those potential problems.
Yep. Love it, man.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
You should be getting plenty of cow mag with your base. When reuse cocoa with your base, and especially if you add a cow mag, you should go to Stars or standard one that's not there.
Right. And is it we're celebrating? You have a new cow mag out?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
There's public, humid, you got your bee, you've got, a little bit of the micronutrients in there as well.
I do like that.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down and 3.
If I'm doing all that shit, my girl's going off. So to have it, it's fucking expensive. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit, Risen Tonic's
They go
expensive.
back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Good shit. Good shit.
A few times here today. This run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Simple application. We want to make sure that people have success right away without trying to either pretend or work their ass off to be a botanist or a horticulturist. They just want to be obvious. Yeah.
I will tell you that when, we have somebody that's supporting the show, we say DGC vetted, right? We definitely want to work with products that we believe in.
To throw, Prescott.
Shows for whatever. We'll talk with Michigan Matt before this call.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
When I mix all this shit up, my water thermos looks like, he called it like a light piss color.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he
now
said.
Dak.
And also the stability. He's like, the stability in res, as Guru said, is pretty awesome. With the pH.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
Good fucking catch.
Go ahead, touchdown.
It's clutch.
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep
Fuck,
the
cuz,
rest of the
pick
team
that
relaxed, too.
motherfucker off.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Thanks a bunch, man. It's always good bullshit.
Yeah, shit, chat. He's on time.
Some people love to play something dank. Yeah, we can for you. And with the boss man sister, take a little break.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime.
As you are just like us, like we're talking about in just a minute, Patreon.
And this one is right through. And they will tie this game.
Fuck that up, time management. God damn it.
So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I were going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Don't get down, hey.
What?
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Differential here in his throw for day and night attempts. Let's discuss that as well.
Let's go.
Seeds. This one's just added seeds. I figured that might be up your alley, Jeff. I'm supposed to let Auto 54, and then we're going to do what's going on in Rasta Jeff's throw. And also, you might have what I call them. You have some drops coming. You have some excitement. You might share some reveals.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea.
Can't be giving up no shit like that.
Touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range.
Trying to set us up for the okie doke.
Having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal.
Let's do what we do, baby.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays,
Hurry up for my wife, come fuck it up.
We're an OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Especially medicinally, people that are like, look, I use concentrates because it's effective and it's concentrated. I don't want to smoke the whole joint, you know. And
let's go. We need a turnover.
Jackson.
Right now, I am grinding up for the first time.
He'll dump this off.
Dude, that is not the turnover.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And I talked to somebody that had gone them out for one of the real names.
Play action. It's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know where you have to play quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
CBD-dominant plants, you're going to get stuff across the board until you take it further, fill your generations, and stabilize it. So I always think that those 1-to-1s and 2-to-1s or whatever, that's a guess. That's a strong guess, depending on the filial generation. And then also, what about phenotype? If you took that 1-to-1 and grew it in your room and grew it in Guru's room.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
3 to 4, maybe 7 to 9.
Open man is Duvernay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Cool 1-to-1 result, but who knows what we're all going to get in different rooms.
Got it. I do agree with that. Well, let's hope on this here before we hop into the show.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
But joining the DVC and the DVC Cup.
Buying time to his left.
DVCcup.com coming up.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
Game winner in
Some great genetics.
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes.
That's good shit.
Points that were being put on the scoreboard. Your defensive guy. Wasn't it?
Excellent warm-up.
Like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing a 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Different flower entries. And when you come to the DDC Cup, everybody is a judge. You get wooden tokens, no plastic. Wooden tokens, 3 of them, and you get to vote on all the strains that are there. You get to taste all the strains that are there. You get a one-hitter in a custom bit lighter. I was actually going to save some money. You can give me your opinion. Is Jeff okay, or should RJ, or Ralph?
Jeff is great. Whatever. I have to do a lot
Catch me on the rebound.
Those are all quite take care.
We were going to chintz on the lighter. Labeled private branded Vicks for like, I don't know, $1.40 or something. But then you can get those one lighters that like, I don't know, they